MVNU's lead has definitely dwindled. Grace has outscored Mount Vernon 20-10 here in the second frame, exactly the same result as they had on Wednesday. Dobson at the line for 2 free throws, and she connects with the first one. And that is an all-time career high for Maria Dobson, the sophomore transfer from Akron, Ohio, transferred from NCAA Division II, Tiffin University this year, and she connects on both free throws. And that makes it 36-28 with 20 seconds to go here in the first half. And Grace is just going to hold for the final shot here. Here's Ryman with the basketball. And they're going to say a turnover on the Lancers. So Mount Vernon will have a chance to get the final shot off to end the first half. And Maria Dobson has 13 points at halftime. That is an all-time career high for Maria Dobson. So congratulations to the newest member of our MVNU Lady Cougar team, and MVNU will try and break the full court press again, and they do, to Maggie Koblenz. Koblenz with the basketball, now finds Gregory top of the ring. Now over here to Dobson. Dobson looking for some help, now finds Fee underneath, Fee to Gregory. Gregory up and under, and she scores as time expires, and Gregory at halftime with 8 of Mount Vernon's 36, and Grace outscores Mount Vernon 20-12 in the second frame. And we are going to get the full stats for you as Dobson leads the way with 13 on the afternoon. Peru with 9, Elizabeth Fee with 4, Gregory with 8. Aaron Beam had a 2-pointer earlier, and Maggie Coe had a 2-pointer earlier from about 15 feet out. So great to see the sophomore get her first collegiate action in the 2020/21 season for the first time since early November. So we definitely want to wish a shout out to Maggie Coe. And for the Lancers, it will be Kiana Stahl leading the way for Grace. Kiana Stahl leads the way with 11 of Grace's 28. Hotstetler with 3, McCannon with 2, Kaylee Patton with 5, Kaylee Warble with 2, and Maddie Ryman with 4 points here in the opening half. And we are going to get the DAX stats for you here in the first half, and we definitely don't want to leave anybody out here in the first half. So we had a lot of games happening today, and St. Francis men lead Goshen 43-30 here at almost halftime. Up in Goshen, Indiana, Taylor and Huntington deadlock 35-34 over in Upland here this afternoon. And Indiana Wesleyan leads number 8 Marion 43-34 at almost halftime, 14:39 to go. Mangus already with 13 points in the opening half. Seth Maxwell with 6 points, 5 rebounds on the afternoon. And then we head over here to some women's action. Goshen leads St. Francis 30-21. So with a Mount Vernon win and a St. Francis loss, Mount Vernon would climb all the way up to the 4 seed. Huntington is turning the tide on Taylor, and Huntington leads Taylor 38-25. So the Taylor Trojans in trouble here in the first half as Huntington is trying to pull the upset. Elena Rongos back on the floor, though, for Huntington. They were without her on Wednesday, and Rongos leads the way with 12 points early in that one. So an upset alert there, both for St. Francis and Taylor. And we will now get you MVNU's score as well as Grace's score. And so far, leading the way for, as I stand corrected, Riley Peru with 12. Maria Dobson has 10. I'm not sure. I guess I misjudged that. So I stand corrected. Maria Dobson with 10. With one more bucket, she would have an all-time career high. Riley Peru with 12. MVNU shooting 53% from inside the paint. Grace shooting 39%. MVNU shooting 36% from beyond the arc. Grace only shooting 30%. MVNU winning the game at the free throw line. 100% for MVNU. 75% for the Lancers. 8 steals on the afternoon for Grace. 6 for Mount Vernon. 15 assists for MVNU. 5 for Grace. 3 blocks for MVNU. 1 for Grace. And in terms of the turnovers, 10 for Grace, 12 in the first half for Mount Vernon. And in terms of points off turnovers, 11 points for Grace off of MVNU's 12 turnovers. 13 points for MVNU off of Grace's 10 turnovers. And Kiana Stahl, 11 points off 5 of 10 shooting, 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. Maria Dobson, 10 points off 3 of 3 shooting from inside, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. Riley Peru, 12 points off 2 of 4 shooting from beyond the arc, 5 of 8 from inside the paint. Elizabeth Fee, 4 points off 2 of 3 shooting from inside. Maggie Coe, 2 early points. She's 0 of 3 from beyond the arc. And Aaron Beam, 2 points off 1 of 2 shooting. Taylor Gregory, 8 points off of 4 of 8 shooting inside, but Gregory does have 8 rebounds. So if Gregory's able to get 2 more points and 2 more rebounds, she will have yet another double-double on the afternoon. So that's where we stand with that. And, of course, MVNU, if they're able to get this win this afternoon and St. Francis lose to Goshen, Goshen would go to 4-6. St. Francis would fall to 4-5. Mount Vernon would climb to the 4 seed at 5-4. If Huntington pulls the upset over Taylor, Huntington would go to 4-5. And Mount Vernon would be 1 game up on Huntington for the 4 seed. Taylor would fall to 8-3 in conference play and end a 9-game losing streak. So obviously a long ways to go yet. And I also want to wish a very, very happy birthday to one of my favorite friends from Taylor University. Mr. Rick Johnston has a birthday today. And got a chance to meet him last February when MVNU traveled to take on number 2 seeded Taylor in the Women's Crossroads League quarterfinal tournament. And definitely a really fun guy to be around. So happy birthday, buddy. And thanks so much for teaching me everything thank you for teaching me everything that you've taught me in terms of my announcing skills, and I couldn't be more thankful just the times I've been able to listen to you and learn from you, and I greatly, greatly appreciate that as well. Thanks so much, buddy. So once again, at halftime, MVNU leads Grace 36-28. Now let's listen to a halftime Cougar Conversation interview with sophomore number 22, Aaron Beam.